Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Really happy to have everyone here with us today, and those of you online, and also we have about 20 people in the room today. So really happy to meet in person, in real life, our little community. So my name is Jamie Soon. I think most of you already know. And I'm just going to kick off this meeting. So this is the agenda of today's meeting. So we will start with some opening remarks on my side, and then we will do the reporting for the last 2 years, and also so that will be by myself and Martin. And then after that, we will be talking about some of the statute changes and questions that you might have. Hans will follow on with a live demo of the content portal, followed by the social gateway importance. It will be between Bastian and Tobias. And then after that, there will be the pitch session for each committee. We'll talk a bit more about the concept of committee later on. Then we'll move on to the voting, some break, and then to the I3PM quarterly by John Pettig. So okay, so I think as the introduction, the opening remarks, I would just like to remind everyone about the vision, mission, and objective of I3PM. So as you know, our vision is really to build an inclusive and empowering community of international IP managers so that we could be the one that is providing thought leadership for the IP community. And as for our mission, it's really about building this collaborative ecosystem of IP professionals so that we can enhance the quality of IP management. And concretely, how do we do that? So we want to help you grow. We want to help you get noticed, and we want to help you connect. And through the next few slides, I think, it'll become very clear concretely how we can do all this. We can try to work together to do all to fulfill all these three objectives. So first of all, introducing the board team. So that's myself. I'm sitting as the president of I3PM, and we have Bastian, the vice president, Nikki, secretary general. Can wave to your camera. Martin, hello. And our honorary advisor, Professor Alex Woods. So we are really happy to have the whole team live in this room together with us. And so next, allow me to play you a video. I hope the sound works on what I3PM stand for.
Innovation is the lifeblood of modern business and changes our life. With an unprecedented speed, intellectual property serves as the foundation of innovation in our economy and creates value for companies. In order for organizations to achieve sustainable innovation and success, they must have an IP culture that focuses on the quality and various influences on IP management. The I3PM global community supports quality in IP management by connecting like-minded people to improve practice. Are you an IP professional looking to upskill? We provide access to an IP management education platform 24/7. A broad catalogue of education topics, quality learning materials for every step in your career, the opportunity to learn from the best in the industry. Are you representing a company looking for IP management quality assurance? Being a member gives you access to topic experts on quality IP management, a platform for exchanges with experts from other industries, a broad industrial vision, access to IP quality assurance service providers. Are you a young IP enthusiast starting a career in IP? Join us to find mentors within the industry. Get exposure to the different types of career opportunities in the IP industry. Enjoy affordable membership fees. Have easy online access. Are you a freelance IP professional looking to grow your network? We can help you grow your IP professional network. Access exclusive job opportunities. Access to specialized self-promotion services. Access to an existing ecosystem of IP institutions. I3PM. Bringing IP professionals together to enhance the quality in IP management.
To report on what we did in the last 2 years. Obviously, in the last 2 years, we were coming out of the pandemic, and then, as you can see from today's experience, hybrid meetings became a norm, but we have never ran one before. So we are just discovering on the way the technical problems we could have. So in the last 2 years, what we did was we gave I3PM an image revamp. So more specifically, we gave it a modern makeover. We refreshed the color of the logo. We brought in new concepts, for example, I3PM quarterly that you will that you will experience today. And maybe you already joined us for the I3PM quarterly number 1, which happened in March. And also we integrated an automatic payment gateway within the I3PM website, so that there will be less like the membership sign on would be automated, will be almost automatic. We also worked on the content portal in partnership with IP Business Academy, in which, so it's a content portal where members have 24/7 access to IP management education content. And that is the way that we help you grow. And of course, after that, with the new knowledge, we could come back to our community to discuss with the different members of I3PM on what they think, and to really have this discussion within our community. That we also built a social gateway in which to support members in building a strong online presence, professional online presence with a global outreach, and access to exclusive channels. And also, obviously, the most important is that we try to build an expert community. You will also hear from the committees today, where members from all over the world, we form a supportive community built based on diversity, inclusion, and equity, and to deep dive into specific topics of interest. That is led by the various different communities. So just to give you some details, so I mentioned the website makeover. So this was before and this is after. So we gave it a refreshing, the website. We also updated the logo so that it would look more modern. And then the next slide, we introduced the concept of I3PM quarterly, which is a series of a lecture. And each quarterly, we would choose a topic to focus on and have experts come in to talk about the topic that of interest. And in the next slide, so in the next slide, I would actually bring you through, like, in 2 years ago, in 2021, when our board team was elected, I looked back at my notes, and we made 4 promises. So I'm here to give the accountability on these 4 promises. And our progress in the delivery of it. So the first promise that was made is that we would like to strengthen I3PM's visibility and brand image. So we did the image revamp. We tried to grow our visibility in LinkedIn. So like we grew from about 100 plus to currently like 700, under 700 followers. Obviously, that is nothing compared to some of you in the room with like 25,000 followers, but we're working on it. We know that there's like room for improvement, and we are working on it. And we hope that with your help, we could achieve that objective. The second promise that we made is to improve diversity in I3PM across age group, geography, and also gender mix. So we don't have all the data readily available, but I can, based on the data that we have, thanks to Carla, who provided the data, today we have a total of 161 members, in which about 30% are women. So I think like 30% women, we are not yet at parity, but I think it's a pretty good number for the IP, in the IP context, obviously with much room for improvement. And also we are represented by more than 21 countries, who are members of I3PM, from Australia to Barbados. I had to look up on Wikipedia on where that is. And so the third promise that we made is that we want to activate the community interested in IP management and draw IP management influencers into I3PM. So in order to achieve that, what we did was to set up 15 sub-communities with different topics. And actually, we have another 15 in the pipe, but we thought, let's do a pilot with the first 15. We'll see how it runs. We will learn from it, and then we will improve based on that learning experience. And of course, also it's about making networking, but it's also about growing our knowledge in IP management, and that is where the online learning content portal comes in handy. So that we have a talk on that later on. And last but not least, the fourth promise that we made is to improve ecosystem engagement. So to build partnerships with different bodies, EPO, CP, IPBA, everyone, right? So I think this is something that we are still working on, but we are making a little tiny progress. For example, the upcoming collaboration on IP strategy with the EPO, and also the article that has been published on the quality in IP management that was published last year, or was it this year, in Les Nouvelles. So I think this are some, the number four is something that we of course, have so much room for improvement, and we also would like your help to improve, to accelerate the process. But at the beginning, what our board team said, with what we agreed on within the board, is that we will improve our image, and then we'll do the outreach, because otherwise it's kind of like yeah, we want to be represent the spirit of I3PM in our website, in our branding, and in how we communicate with the community. So the next slide. Yep, so I think I already covered this slide more or less. I won't repeat myself, but basically we will continue our, so I think we'll continue our internal engagement, working to grow the communities and learning from this pilot run. We will also strengthen the brand and visibility of I3PM, notably in terms of membership numbers and also LinkedIn. And also we will continue our efforts to build external collaboration. So there might be more things that is to come. We don't know what it is yet, so feel free to give us your suggestions if you could think of something.